The crimson guest. The door opened by itself. But no one invited him in. It began with a red envelope. No return address. No stamp. Just her name, Mia, written in thick, black ink that seemed to bleed into the paper. She found it on her doorstep the morning of her 25th birthday. Inside was a single note. Expect me at midnight. No signature. No explanation. Just that. Mia laughed and tossed it aside. Probably a prank from one of her friends. She was hosting a small birthday gathering that night, after all. Still, there was something about the envelope that unsettled her. The paper felt too warm in her hands. The ink smelled faintly of iron. By 8 p.m., the party was in full swing. The music was loud, the wine flowed freely, and laughter echoed through the house. Mia tried to forget the envelope. But the moment the clock struck 11:45, everything shifted. The lights flickered once. Then twice. Then died. Everyone groaned. Did the storm knock out power? Someone asked. There's no storm, Mia said. And then, the doorbell rang. 3 slow chimes. Ding. Dong. Ding. The kind of chime that vibrates in your bones. Everyone stared toward the front door. No one moved. Then Mia's phone buzzed. An unknown number. I'm here. She felt a cold chill spread from her spine to her fingertips. Trying to keep it light, she forced a laugh. Okay, which one of you did this? Seriously. I'm impressed. But no one answered. The doorbell rang again. Mia walked slowly to the door, heart pounding. Through the frosted glass, she saw a tall silhouette. Too still. Unmoving. She opened the door. Standing there was a man in a crimson suit. Impeccably dressed, with slicked-back black hair, pale skin like polished marble, and eyes like empty wells, bottomless and black. Happy birthday, Mia, he whispered. His voice was low and dry, like dead leaves in the wind. Before she could respond, he stepped inside, without permission. The candles blew out. Every phone died. The clock stopped ticking. The house fell into silence. Not quiet. Silence. A thick, suffocating void that swallowed sound whole. Mia turned to her friends. They were frozen, unmoving, wide-eyed. The man in crimson walked through the room, his feet not quite touching the ground. With each person he passed, he whispered something into their ear. They dropped, one by one. Not dead. Not asleep. Frozen, mouths open, eyes wide in silent screams. Mia backed away, tears streaming down her face. Why? She cried. But no sound came out. The man turned to her. You opened the door, he said softly. Now you're mine. She tried to run, but her legs wouldn't move. He reached out, and the moment his fingers touched her forehead, everything turned red. The next day, her friends arrived to finish the celebration, thinking she had overslept. But the house was dark. Quiet. No one was there. No sign of struggle. No messages. Only the red envelope sat on the table, its paper now soaked in what looked like blood. Police searched every inch of the house. No leads. No footprints. No fingerprints. But there was one thing no one could explain. In every mirror, every reflective surface, her phone screen, the window, even the TV, Mia's reflection was still there. Standing in the living room, mouth wide open in a scream. But no sound came out. And behind her, always just barely visible, the man in crimson stood smiling. Waiting. Watching. If you get a red envelope, don't open the door.